Well, we just looked at so many inventions. You know, the list we just made, it's amazing. I'm so going to show off my knowledge in front of my family and friends. But Prabodh, you had mentioned another word a while back, the word innovation. What is innovation?
Innovation is when you take an idea or a resource or an invention and add something to it to make it something useful, something that helps us, like a product or a service. Many a times, inventions alone are not sufficient to satisfy our need, but a lot of times you have to innovate slightly more to be able to make things happen and create the final product. Do you understand? Because what satisfies our needs at the end of the day are usable products or services. Am I right?
Oh, I remember products. Things we use to make our everyday living easier. Like things we buy from the market, basically things that satisfy our needs. Show off. I even know what services are. Services are experiences we buy to satisfy our needs.
Right you are. So, like I mentioned, there might be many inventions that alone can satisfy our needs. However, most of these inventions need to be worked upon to make usable products or services. That, my friends, is innovation. And that person who comes up with that innovation is called an innovator. So in simple words, my friends, an innovation transforms an idea or an invention or a resource into something useful, an application that everyone can use as a product or as a service.
So, innovation is the next step of invention, is it?
Well, you could say that probably. How do I explain this to you? Okay, let's go back to the wheel. We all agree that the wheel was one of the first inventions ever. It changed the way people used to travel and carry their goods from one place to another. But just one wheel was not enough to start transportation. Someone had to put two wheels together, a cart in between, and then that would have become a cart to transport objects. This is innovation. From the wheel to the cart. Then came another innovative idea. Why not use animals to pull these carts? And then came bullock carts and horse carts. This went on smoothly for centuries till James Watt invented steam engines and trains started running. Once that invention was in place, many innovators now started wondering whether such an engine can be put in these carts and then you don't have to put efforts into pulling these carts manually or by animals. Which is when in 1885 came Carl Benz with a breakthrough invention of motor wagons. Eureka! That changed the road of transportation completely. Benz himself started making these wagons using these engines and selling them as products to people.
Benz? Wait a minute. That sounds very familiar. Something to do with a brand of cars?
You are bang on, Fandu. That is Mercedes-Benz. Carl Benz is the founder of Mercedes-Benz, a company which makes luxury cars.